Estonia, evolving super fast. I would like to talk a bit about black market and high-risk business in Estonia, specifically with crypto. Do you have any ideas like how those tools affects the black market as well? It's not like a professional question, just your opinion. Irina, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Quite well.
Quite well. That's good to hear, especially from the accountant. So
busy period, yeah.
right. Before we start with everything, I have a lot of questions for you for today. For the audience, about yourself a bit, please.
Okay, I'm Irina, and I do represent accounting resources. We've been working approximately 10 years, even more in this accountancy and consultancy field. So we work with different type of clients. So started with a small one, and now we became bigger and bigger and take holdings and some risky clients as well, crypto companies, for example. So quite a big customers portfolio we have, and we have merged two companies, not legally yet, but we have our brand, accounting resources, with two of us. Now it's my managing partner Dmitry. So
Who's actually watching behind there?
So yeah, that's maybe, yeah. And we became, last year we became a member of Clarkson Hyde Global. It's a global organization for accountants and auditors.
Okay.
So we help our clients also internationally, and we try to do our best for the business owners. Yes.
Right. So what it is like to be an accountant today? Because like there's plenty of different companies, plenty of different founders, and to me, accountant is some kind of a psychologist at the same time, because you have to deal with a lot of clients' requests. So you as a company, you provide your services to any type of business, or you have any like restrictions with whom you don't feel like to work?
When we started, we took everyone, but now we prefer more online businesses. So we don't deal with building companies. We don't deal with some local businesses. We deal mostly online companies. Yes, marketing, IT companies, holdings that do have representative here. So such type of companies. Yes.
Okay. So you mentioned that you don't deal with the local companies. You meant like
Local businesses.
Look, you don't deal with like Estonian companies?
We do.
Right.
We deal with Estonian companies, but I mean local businesses like butcheries.
Okay, like offline,
online,
basically.
Offline,
Right.
basically. Yes.
Okay. So you mentioned that basically your main focus is kind of the digital businesses.
Exactly.
Let's say, is there like the not the rating, but like what kind of businesses are the most your clients? Let's say online shops or anything else.
We have online shops. We have business angels. We have business investors and we have IT companies. So I didn't do any statistics how many of them. Maybe later on after our talking we
Yeah.
try to find out which one is the biggest.
Yeah.
But we are not really calculating the number of customers,
Right.
percentage.
And you mentioned also you work with like investors and business angels. Could you tell a bit more? How does that work? So what do you do for them? I mean, they invest and you check their money, or it's like what exactly you're providing?
Mostly companies, they are investing, mostly business owners, they invest through the companies.
Right.
So they open a company. Some of them, they have many companies. Some of them, they're just one company. They invest in real estate. They invest in startups. They invest in different kind of projects. So have or they invest to financial institutions as well.
Okay.
There's different types of.
So speaking about the investments in startups, you also run a startup. right?
Yes.
Apart from your accounting resources company, you with your business partner Dmitry, you also launched the startup. A bit about that,
Yeah.
and a bit louder if you don't mind.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't worry.
So yeah, we have a startup. We I think we officially legally we did it in March this year or February this year. But actually we came to the point in accountancy that we are out of resources, of people resources, and we have to do some more to be more digital and to be more IT and tech
Like SaaS product, software as a service, something like that. Okay.
Especially that. And we actually, my partner Dmitry, he already had the product, and we started to look at it more deeply. And this jump of AI gave us also a power to run it more quickly and to do it more scalable for the companies. And so we need only to test, and we do that. We do that on our companies.
Sorry for interrupting, but can you explain me what exactly this product is doing? Because I mean, I got the idea that you have to test it and you have an AI there, but what it's all about?
That's all about yeah. So it's a bit special. It's for accountants especially. We had lots of problems with the customers. For example, with the documents, with the bank statements. So it was kind of one day I would say I lost the control of some processes that we had, and this product it's not accountancy software. It's an application that connects the entrepreneur and accountant and the accountancy software. So the customer has a dashboard where he uploads the documents, and using the AI, the documents are going to accountancy software.
Right.
And the scalable part might be here is about having the different type of softwares. It doesn't matter which type of software you use. Right now we are partners of Merit. So we are using Merit as our base software, but we are planning to scale it for different softwares as well and different markets. So we have our pitch with our markets that we planned, but we actually might change the market as well if there would be investor who would be interested in.
Of course. Right. So you mentioned that basically the software connects the founder and an accountant. But for example, for you as an accountant, how the software makes the process easier, like for your daily job? Are you able, for example, to make the reports like yearly, annual reports or something with that software as well? Or
that helps us to recognize lots of documents in different languages, like Jewish language. It's so hard to understand for accountant. It takes a lot of time to translate and understand what the services have been and what the second part is. But we are like helping accountants to do it like for a minutes.
Right.
So that's the first thing. Another one that we have lots of bank statements that are not recognized by all accountancy systems.
Yes.
So we can convert to using AI for the format that we need.
Right.
And it's uploaded so quickly as possible.
Okay.
So it's kind of using AI, of course.
Yeah. So now I get it how the process is optimized for you as an accountant, and what's for the founder. So let's say, I mean, I'm not in accountancy. I'm not a professional in this industry. I mean, I'm just a founder running my own business. And let's say I want to be your client, and you're giving me that software, let's say. So what I can see there, what I can do there, why I have to use it, why I should use it.
Okay, first of all, now it looks like you can send invoices, or traditional accountancy company. You send invoices by Telegram, WhatsApp, email, or whatever you want. You bring some of the office, some of them printing, scanning, or whatever you do.
Yeah.
So that's complicates the process for you. So maybe it's easy for you at this first stage, but you don't know that how it's important is for us.
Yeah.
And sometimes we lose your documents because there are lots of different channels that we get the documents, and you might lose it yourself, or you might we might lose them. So at the moment when you have an login to our system, so you upload all documents and they are forever in the our dashboard. So you don't need to check when you sent and what you have sent. So they all are stored in the system,
Right.
and they recognized and sent to accountancy software.
So this is some sort of centralized system.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay, now I get it. So very interesting point you mentioned. If someone sends you an invoice which is not following the format you have, it can be changed using AI. What about crypto here? I mean, it's not a secret, you know, that I love crypto and everything related to crypto. And let's say, I mean, because in Estonia, as a company, you can legally operate with crypto. How does that work with crypto? Because if when I do the traditional bank transfer, like there's a company name and everything. When I do a crypto transaction, there's a crypto wallet, and that's it basically. Even if I use not like the cold wallets, but like normal Binance or whatever, there will be just a wallet. How does that work? Is there a solution right now, or you are still in development for that part, or you're not planning to deal with crypto maybe? So what's that? What's there?
So we have crypto clients, and I understand what you're talking
Yeah.
about, first of all. So this solution was for right now it's for small companies, for companies that are not using crypto.
Okay.
Let's say. So we upload all of the documents by like for normal accountancy, not for crypto. But I believe that cryptocurrency might be recognized first of all, so as it is, and with the course of with exchange rates. But we are not in that direction yet,
Right.
because our clients that are now applying for MiCA licenses, they are all trying now to use the big systems for crypto transactions. So it's not the direction right now, but who knows? Let's see.
Yeah, for sure. So you mentioned that you have crypto clients as well. I believe not that many as like traditional. And yeah, whenever you feel I'm talking too much about crypto, let me know. I'll stop.
Okay.
It's just the thing I love to talk about. So let's take a look at the two Baltic states countries. Actually, I saw a couple of weeks ago that you've been in Latvia, in Riga. It was like an accounting meetup or something. How was it?
Oh, that was good, brilliant, and all girls loved it. Yes.
Okay. So
it
basically,
also
it was like different company accountants from different companies, or what was there?
That was a meetup for Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, and Estonia for the teams. So that was the first time when we tried to collaborate and see how the teams are working. So how what type of process we are using. So it was one pilot company who made a presentation how they do their accountancy, what they do, or which values they follow, and so on. So we've been looking at what they do. We showed how we working on, and so it's like a
Comparing.
type of comparing and change of experience.
Right. And I'm really happy you mentioned the word experience, because I have a company in Latvia as well, and I wanted to ask about that. Don't you had a feeling that speaking with Latvian accountants, they're kind of outdated compared to Estonians? Because like I know plenty of accountants in Latvia who still using 1C or something like that. I mean, they have everything in papers, but when I moved to Estonia, I see everything is digital. Everyone using AI, crypto, no problem. You need reports 1 second. In Latvia, you wait for ages. I mean, of course, not everyone, but I mean, you were exchanging the experience with them. You said, didn't you feel like that they're kind of old school?
First of all, I say that I have clients from Riga.
It's okay.
So I have a very good relationship with those who are trying to move my Latvian partners to move this direction of AI in Latvia as well. So I know that they are moving as well. So and we actually in Estonia we still have some accountants who are using one
Don't be
C.
shy.
So
So for the record, I'm Latvian. I can talk. I can speak about Latvians. So it's questions from Latvians. So tell me.
I feel myself that we are a bit far from
bit.
Latvians.
And what about Lithuania as well? Because they have a lot of. I mean, they're kind of in terms of the business, they are very very far in a good sense because they have a lot of payment systems and they're actually one of the top. They have kind of leading position in terms of the payment solution in Europe, as I know. With Lithuanians, do you feel the same, that they're kind of a bit old school, or they are more advanced?
It depends whom you are talking. So it's there are some people who are really trying to be updated and modern, and there are some people who are still working on 1C. So they are moving, and I would say truly that clients from Estonia, when we had this restricted this cryptocurrencies, they moved to Lithuania. So and I see that they're also changing and moving Lithuanian ecosystem moving also in that direction. So yeah. So I believe that we all three of our countries are moving the right direction.
Yeah.
So Estonia, of course, Estonia is
A bit faster.
a bit faster, and we are really love ourselves. So what we do.
Yeah.
And we try to move. Even government is moving very fast. Our government is the most important. So government has a very high level of IT.
They basically really evolved to
And they want to
develop
move,
the
yes.
IT ecosystem in Estonia, which is great. We love Estonia for that. Okay. So I have a couple of more questions. They're a bit more spicy, but I really want to talk about that. And again, like, you don't have to answer on them all.
Okay.
But we are recording, so so you should do that. Estonia, evolving super fast, supporting crypto, a lot of banks, a lot of systems, AI, and everything. Of course, like whenever there is a new technology in any country, there's always there are always some problems and holes in any tech. And I would like to talk a bit about black market and high risk business in Estonia, specifically with crypto. It's not like we, of course, going to discuss like how they operate in Estonia and like what exactly they're doing here. But don't you think that because at the same time Estonia is providing a lot of tools for good, at the same time people can use those tools to basically, for money laundering in crypto and that stuff. So of course you as an accountant, you're doing reports and everything, but you're receiving the data from the founder. So founders have to provide you anything. But do you have any ideas like how those tools affects the black market as well? It's not like a professional question, just your opinion.
No, let's say I know that the market is. So
in many
it's,
countries,
yes. So we understand the risks as professionals, and we work when we start working with the customer. We make such a AML procedures.
Something like KYC, right?
KYC, yes,
Right.
yes. We do KYC and we check the customer, and we also try to. Previously, we did it like manually. Now we have the system that monitors the customer, so it might be more deeply analyzed to with whom we work and with whom we don't. But sometimes, yeah, we see that there are some customers that are doing that are trying to do. They're not doing, but they are trying to
shady activities.
Okay. So yes, we don't really support in that. So that's for sure. But we so our whole system in Estonia, the banks, the government, the police, the accountants, as they are professionals, not anyone who doesn't care which we are working with. So we all are working on the direction just to take out such business and such transactions of the market. So we are trying to, based on our practices, based on our connections, we try to analyze it and we prevent it as at the moment where those people are trying to come to the market.
Right.
So
That was a good that was a good answer to wrap it up. We know that basically now you are the trusted place where we can go, and I do personally recommend Irina as an accountant. I mean, we're using your services as well. Now also I know that you are tracking my activity. Good to know. Irina, thank you very much for this chat. I'm sure our audience will like the episode, and thank you for inviting us to your place.